Oh, I look really orange. Guess it must be the lighting in here. So hi! I'm in Vegas again. And I'm going to be in Vegas next Saturday too. So that's pretty awesome. I'm excited for that. Or at least late Saturday night. So I'm at the most powerful women in networking conference. And I remember last year getting the replay to watch this. And I watched it and I said, you know what? I'm going to be here next year. I don't know how. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. And then I'm here and having the time of my life, but I'm telling you, life-changing. It might get a little choppy. I don't know how great my internet signal is in here because we're at the back of the resort. I think we got like 2 hours of sleep last night. To say that my brain is blown would be like an understatement. As women, we have to be there to support each other, and we can be so difficult and hard on ourselves and be our own worst critic when we really need to band together as women and support each other. I don't know about you, but for me, oh Groot, oh, I'm glad to hear that, Melanie. Thankfully it's not too bad, because last night it was really bad. Hey Michelle. So what was I saying as women? Oh yes, okay. So I mean, as women, you know, we're naturally the caretakers, and we take care of the budget, and we take care of feeding our family, and we take care of cleaning the house, and we have so much on our shoulders all the time. And we want, ultimately what we want is what's best for our families. We want the best thing for our children. We want our children to have a life that we haven't had, or to have it better than what we had. So coming to this networking, GoPro Most Powerful Women in Networking, wow, it's, you know what has blown me away the most out of anything is how amazing these women are and where they've come from. So last night was like the first couple hours. Almost every woman that spoke, I mean, this woman just on the microphone, she's, yeah, okay, so, you know, I've been in network marketing for this amount of time, and, you know, this is what I went through in my life. Like, I was raped, I was sexually abused for several years, witnessed domestic violence, and I was a drug addict, and, like, she just said it like it was nothing. Not that it wasn't anything, but that, hey, I lived this, I experienced it, I've healed from it, and because of that, now my goal and my passion is to help other women. And it really blew me away how honest these women were, and how many times I've heard it. I think there's been at least like 6 or 8 women who've all just sat on stage and have had really horrible things happen to them, and they own it, and they're honest about it, and they share it with people, and their story, it just like grabs you at your heart, and you see where they are now, and they're, you know, on stage, and they're talking, and they have 6 and 7 figure incomes, you know, and in a shorter period of time, not like 20 years, not 15 years. I mean, some of them are like 3.5, 4 or 5 years, if that. So it really, really blew my mind. And my biggest thing in life, and I don't know that I've talked about it a whole lot. Hey Kathy, how are you? I miss you. You know, I want to be able to help people, mostly women, but I really want to help everybody. But I want to help people find their voice. And I talk about it, I think, a few times. Oh, it's just insane how it changes everything. I mean, the women have been just so amazingly open. I was kind of starstruck yesterday going, oh my God, Eric War is real. But I want to help people find their voice, because this is going to be hard for me because I'm not public about this at all. But you know what? Watching these women really blew me away. And I always say I want to help people find their voice, and help them be brave, and help them speak truth, you know, and just grab their power back. So when I was very, very young, I was given up for adoption. And I always felt that if people really knew me, I felt unlovable because my birth mother gave me away. You know? I mean, she basically threw me away. She didn't want to keep me. I was adopted into a family, which was really awesome. But my parents were taken into a religion or joined a religion I wanted nothing to do with. And, you know, you do what your parents teach you and you do what they say for the most part. And I remember having a dream. I loved doing hair, wanted to be a hairdresser, wanted to be an esthetician. And I remember telling my friends, oh my God, like I want to go up. When I grow up, I want to become a hairstylist. I want to go to, you know, hairdressing school, and that's what I want to do after school. So I don't share with a lot of people is that I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness. And that day that I told my friends what I wanted to be when I grew up, I was told that, no, I can't have that. I'm not allowed to do that. Sorry, I don't mean to be repeating myself. That I lost my track. You know, I wasn't allowed to do that because I was supposed to focus on other things. I was supposed to focus on bringing people into that religion, and the end of the world was coming, and going after materialistic goals was something that we weren't allowed to do. Anything to do with money was materialistic, and it was wrong, and it was just wrong. And I knew as soon as I opened my mouth and I said that, all of a sudden I realized I can't tell my truth. I can't be me, because obviously people won't like me if they know the real me. And for years I just swallowed everything that I felt, my feelings, and just didn't let people get to know me. I gained a lot of weight because of it. And so I just shut down, and it took me all these years to finally find my voice and stand up for myself. When I was 18, I walked away from that religion, and do I want to say I never looked back? No. In my opinion, it's one of the biggest faults out there. When you choose to walk away from something like that, you lose your family, you lose everything you know, you lose all your friends, you lose everything. So I found myself in an abusive marriage and felt isolated, and so I went back to it. And the minute I did, wow, was that ever the biggest mistake I ever made. And the first opportunity I had, I was gone in a heartbeat, and I've never looked back, ever. It was the best decision I made to leave that. My life has been a million times better. But that brainwashing and the way I was brought up gave me a negative viewpoint on money and success and the future, and living in a mentality of scarcity or barely having enough to get by. And that has been like a huge shift in my thinking, especially in this last year, May and June specifically of last year. That's when I really realized, you know what, I want to help women find their voice, because too many times we're told we're not good enough, we can't do this, we can't do that, we're raised a certain way to have different beliefs, or you know, our parents shove ideas down our throats that we need to take, or that we're supposed to believe and do, and that's not what we all want. You know, it's not what I wanted. So I sit here over last night and today looking at these women who've gone through hell and back. I've gone through my own hell and back. Had a husband cheat on me, one was abusive, was basically raised in a cult, and I'm not open about it. I haven't been. It's been something I've really kept to myself, and I don't let a lot of people know about. I had a therapist tell me one time, it's just something about your life you went through. You know, it's just a fact. It's not who you are. And as soon as you're old enough to make your own decisions, you made your own decisions. And I did. So I want you to know that you're really not alone, and that no matter what anybody has told you in your life, that you are important, that you are lovable, you are worthy, and that inside of you is greatness. Inside of all of us is greatness. And so if you have a dream, there's something you want for your family, for your children, for you. If you want to be the one that is the hero in your life, you can be. You can be that. So I just wanted to share that because you know what? I learned today that fear is just a way of keeping you so that you don't, I forget exactly how he worded it now. Oh my gosh. Like, I just lost what he said. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta look and see. He just said it too. Fear. What is fear? I wrote it down too. Now I can't think of it. It was like right there at the tip of my tongue. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it, and then I'm gonna post it underneath here. It was a way of keeping us stuck anyway, or not letting other people see our vulnerability. The fear of looking weak in front of others. And I thought, you know what? I sat here and it's quiet lunch or their supper break, and I thought, I'm not going to be afraid anymore. I'm going to own it, and I'm going to say, I want to help you find your voice. Like I was able to help, I was able to find mine, and I'm not going to be afraid anymore. I was raised that way. It transformed who I was. It was the trajectory that took my life into a totally different direction. My parents did what they thought was best for me at the time, and I don't harbor any resentment or anger about it, but you know, it is what it is. And now I'm an adult going on 48. I get to make my own decisions. So I love all of you. I love you, and I'm happy I can share this with you. And if you feel that there's somebody out there that needs to hear this, please share it. I think on this corner there's like a little share button. So just share it, like it, lots of loves if you want. And if you want to follow, there's like a little notification that you can click on the top. But basically I just want to share that with you today. So that was a huge epiphany for me. And I have a feeling there's going to be a few more to come. And then when I look at my book, make some more notes. So, look, Mel. Look at it. Ah! It's red. Look at the cool turtle. It's so awesome. Okay. Oh, on a side note, my darling friends, if you're in network marketing, and I know there's a couple of you on here that are, that want to have amazing things in your life and want to have a lot of money because you deserve it. Right? You absolutely do deserve it. So, you want that? Find a way, man. I'm telling you, you need to be here next year, April 13th to 15th. 2 people I know have a birthday on the 16th, and I think that's going to be a phenomenal way to celebrate. And I would love to have more friends here celebrating my birthday and celebrating the amazing women that we are. So, this is my official notice to you guys. Put some money away. I did this trip with my ticket and my flight. I think it cost me all total $1,600. Maybe $2,000 at most. Say you're going to be there and make it happen. Because when I watched the replay last year, I said I was going to be here, and I'm here. So I want you to be here with me too. Damn right you're going to be here, Melanie. Okay, guys, so I'm going to let you go because I don't know if Facebook's going to get mad at me because the song playing in the background. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing evening and a great weekend. And we're going to keep posting, and I'll keep you guys all updated. Okay? I will see you later. Bye.